Now we're down at Sandaga. This is the 1 year anniversary. Back open. They were 18 years down on Riverfront that used to be Industrial Boulevard on the levee. So it's a lively crowd. I mean, it's packed out. Jazz lovers, wall to wall. And I'm going to talk to the proprietor here in just a second, but, you know, it's really going on down here at Sandaga.
We were always like sister and
two of the main jazz inspirations in town right now with me, Daryl and Keith. Now, this is y'all's 1 year anniversary. Y'all was closed for 2 years. Now, you were down on the riverfront for 18. Now, it looked like you had a damn good anniversary.
Oh, we've been blessed, man. I'm just so happy that people responded and came back to us and showed us a lot of love, man. I just feel blessed, man, to be honest with you, man. This is something that I waited 2 years for. I agonized over, and to have it come into fruition, man, is the greatest gift I could have.
Well, I've been saying I'm gonna come down here, so I finally made it, y'all.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Now, after all this you've gone through, and you gave away 2 awards tonight, and the inspiration behind those awards were?
Well, it was a legendary award named after the great Marshall Ivory, a local saxophonist who played with Art Blakey, played in bands with Wynton Marsalis and his brother. Just a great human being. A great friend. He was like a big brother to me, and he kept me inspired. Really kept me inspired. And this award, he passed away about 4 years ago now. And when I think of cats that really inspired me, Marshall was one of them, and Bernard and Lumark were there in the beginning. And I mean, when we weren't making no money, well, sometimes we have a concert and we said we just call it rehearsal. You know, I mean, the guys just wanted to play. You know, they were that dedicated. And they believed in my dream, you know, and I showed them love, and I did all I could to let them know that, you know, just hang in there with me. It's going to be all right. You know, we just got to keep doing it. And we kept doing it, and this is why we're here today with about 120 people in here tonight, you know.
So reciprocate. Now, Keith, don't run off now. The Uptown Jazz Dallas is in the house. My boy Keith here. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, Sandaga is good for the nice close in. Now, Uptown Jazz Dallas is supposed to bring a larger experience since the DMA is more or less let Jazz and the Stars fly away.
Well, in a lot of ways, you know, since we started this project back in December '07, you know, the mission was to create an international jazz festival. And, you know, as we got closer to doing it, you know, the community populating the social network at uptownjazzdallas.com, we just have a community now, and that's really what we're doing here tonight. This is a celebration not only of Sandaga being open for a year in a new location, and by the way, it was named Dallas Observer Best Jazz Venue 2012, so Daryl needs to be congratulated on that in the first year, you know what I'm saying? So in a lot of ways, we're celebrating jazz, and this is our way of doing it. And you know, what we're doing is just trying to do it at a little bit more high-profile level with the festival. But you know, this year we should be doing Live on the Lawn at Clive Warren Park. That may be the replacement for Jazz Under the Stars since it's not there anymore. And just, you know, there's a lot coming. So, you know, we're here celebrating jazz tonight.
Okay. You know what, let me say something. One of the things that has happened, we're kind of like the introduction in this town to making it happen again like it used to happen.
Right.
And Keith is another vehicle that's taking it, helping to take it to another level. And it takes all of that. You know, everybody has a place in this thing, but we all work together. I mean, me, Keith, the Salmon Center, the DMA, the Cultural Center, Tico, St. Paul's, you know, we all have the common goal that we realize that this is nothing with just me alone. There's nothing. It's not a scene if it's just Sandaga. It's a scene because Keith's taking his place and his role in it, and Vicky is taking her role, and Joanna and everybody, and Arlington Jones and all these great musicians. You know, it takes all of us to really make it happen, you know, so we all work together, you know, and it's a great thing, and I'm proud of Keith for, I sometimes watch Keith, and I listen to Keith, and I know his struggles, because I know how tough it is to do jazz, and I feel for him. He know I do. I understand what he goes through probably more than anybody. you know, it's like being a nurse. You work hard and you don't really nobody really notices you, but you do it's a labor of love. So it's got to be in your heart to want to do this, and I'm proud to say this brother is picking up the mantle and doing it the way he's doing it. You know, I'm proud of him.
Why we got you was this, you know, his show is LP on the scene, you know what I mean? So since you're on the scene,
That's right.
you know, we want everybody to know that a lot of people ask us where is Jazz, right? Well, Jazz is here every Tuesday night. A lot of people ask from out of town, they want to know where the jazz scene is. Jazz is Sandaga 813 Exposition in Dallas, the north entrance of the Fair Park. And this is every Tuesday night. You know, the best jazz musicians coming through, like they used to go through Mentions in Harlem and so on. So, yeah, man.
Give our props to New Amsterdam with Shelly Carroll's band every Monday. He's right down the street from me. I'm 813. I think they're 713 Exposition. And they do a thing, too, for a very long time at New Amsterdam. So just giving them their props, too. You know, we kind of got a little scene over here for jazz, you know. You know, we just wait for Keith to get his thing done at the park. And, you know, it's going to all be clicking, you know, and we are rooting for him to get it done. We're going to support him.
Well, see, that's the real reason I started this whole thing, because people kept asking me, Lott, you know, Lott, you know. And say, okay, then let me get out of here since I already got the equipment and find out what's on the scene. So, you know, riding down the tollway, I came up with this thing. I say, I already got everything I need. So I'm out here trying to find out what's going on, but I'm going to call this my signature series, because this is near and dear to my heart, because this inspires me, and I'm glad it's folks like you keeping it happening.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because it's a breathing, living thing.
Oh, yeah.
And it has to be nurtured.
Oh, it's alive.
Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, man.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Keith? We're waiting on your first anniversary.
Yeah, man.
It's coming. It's coming.
Hey, it's coming.
We're still down here in Sandaga, and guess what? I ran into one of the Dallas Cowboys. Mr. Carr, how's it going?
Hey, I'm doing all right. Just come out, step out the house, and change the scenery for a night.
Cowboys do like jazz.
I love jazz. This is a nice spot. You know, I've been in Dallas for a few months now, and you know, this is a opportune time for me to come out and see what Dallas has to offer. And Sandaga 813 is a spot that I think I may visit more often.
Is this your first time?
This is my first time, and you know, I'm impressed. I'm saying the right stuff, right?
Just be yourself, baby. That's all that matters. Be yourself. But I mean, you know, that's the thing. I mean, because you're actually from what part of the country?
I'm from Flint, Michigan.
Okay, so you're used to something like this, you know, especially coming from Flint. You know, there's jazz spots all over town.
No, not really. Not that I know of. I'm used to it because my dad, every Saturday morning, I'm waking up to jazz, to some type of old school music. So I mean, I'm used to it, and I mean, it makes me feel good.
Okay, do you play an instrument?
I used to play the percussion in middle school and elementary, but that's long gone.
I love what I do. Anyway, all right, man, I appreciate it.
Hey, appreciate
Enjoy
it.
yourself.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Love and we love.
Now, you know what? I keep running into all my old friends from Brooklands, and I ran into you just the other day in Staples.
You did. I mean, of all things, I had no makeup on. I looked terrible.
Pretty women always lie very well. Now, you've got times 10 on Sunday, this Sunday.
In Fort Worth, we're starting the music program up there again, and we're going to be the second and fourth Sundays of the month. And I'll be there once a month, and then I'm helping them with some other groups that are going to be there. So we're excited about it. It's going to be good. 4 to 7 p.m. I was at the Times 10 in Dallas for 3 years, and so we've got some new blood in there. So now we're shifting some things over to Fort Worth.
I didn't realize how much I miss hearing your voice.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Now,
I love to sing. You know?
She's sultry. She's real sexy.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. It's my passion. I'm lucky to be living my second dream.
Now, okay, Sunday, where else or when else?
Oh, let's see. Where else and when else? Well, I'm at Sienna's, which is a cute little Italian restaurant in Coppell.
Okay.
And it's just just a hop, skip, and a jump. 20-minute drive from.
Off of Beltline, right?
It's off of MacArthur. Yeah, MacArthur at Beltline. That's correct.
Well, you think I didn't pay attention?
I think I'm like, okay, where am I driving exactly? Yeah, so I'm there once a month. I'll be there the last Saturday of this month.
Okay, now this is on Facebook. Now you want to plug your email, Twitter in?
Say it again.
I say this is on Facebook. You want to plug your email or Twitter in?
Oh, well, I'm Carolyn Lee Jones on Facebook. And my email is carolyn@carolynleejones.com.
Okay.
That's my website as well. I got video and live music and all kinds of stuff on there. In fact, a few things from the old Sandaga, believe it or not.
Oh, I believe it.
4 years ago when I first started full time.
And now your most recent CD?
It's called Bon Appetit. And I'm working on my second CD, and it'll be released in September this year.
Look for Uptown Jazz Dallas and everything. But anyway, don't worry about it. You know what? I'm just going to take advantage. Like, bring your butt on over here. It's too late now. This is one of the best female jazz.
She busted up in here and now she got to stay.
Well, this thing has been setting up here for how long?
Don't worry about how long.
A
You
long
own it
time.
now.
So I didn't know what you were
No,
doing.
the light's on. The light is on.
It's on. It's on. The light is on.
How you doing?
It's so good to see you again. How are you doing? Yeah, good to see
So
you.
where can we see you the rest of this week?
Bow out. Thank you very much.
All right, thank
No,
you for
you
your time.
stay. You stay.
No,
This
it's
is
too
your
late now, baby.
interview.
No.
January 17th event, 1013 in Plano. You can find me on Facebook, or you can go to joyspencermusic.com and you'll see the details, the address information.
You see how people do me at LP. They just walk in the machine and everything. But see, I know how to handle it.
Middle of a busy place.
No, but see, yeah, this is an anniversary for you. It's an anniversary
Well,
for
you
you.
know, I just needed attention, and I knew this would work, right?
Well, see, that's what this thing is all about, being on the scene, baby.
Did it work? Did that?
Well, you got a pub out,
Okay.
So look for her. She's really hot. Thank y'all.
When magic takes